What's up everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti Rao and I am both a real estate and a mortgage broker for close to 20 years. Now, I have said this many times before and I'm going to say it again. I love working with first-time home buyers, but with the rates climbing up the way they are, a lot of buyers are shying away from even considering buying homes, especially first-time home buyers. What they don't understand is that the process starts at least 2 to 4 months before we can go house hunting. And if you are with an experienced real estate broker and a knowledgeable mortgage broker, the process can be smooth as butter. So today, I'm going to address all the nervous first-time home buyers out there on what they need to know when it comes to buying their very first home. But first, make sure to like, share, tap the bell icon, hit the subscription button. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. Now, the main point that everyone needs to know is that to buy a home in Canada, you need a minimum 5% as the down payment. You cannot get away with less than that. Now, if the purchase price is under $500,000, then you will need a minimum 5% of the purchase price. But if the purchase price is going to be between $500,000 and $1 million, you have to have 5% of the first $500,000 and 10% of the portion from 500 up to $1 million. But if your property is going to be over $1 million, then you will have to have 20% down in full. This is again only if it's your principal home, if you're going to occupy the property. If you're an investor, it's basically always going to be 20% down, no ifs, no buts. In today's time, saving 20% of the purchase price, you might have to sell a kidney. So what happens if you don't have the 20% down? Then you must have what's called as the mortgage default insurance. Many people know it as a CMHC fee. It's an additional fee that is added to your mortgage. So you'll take off what your down payment is, then you add those same CMHC fee on top of the balance. And that's what your mortgage will start at from day one. And don't take these fees lightly. They can add up very quickly. For 5% down, the mortgage default insurance fee is 4% of the amount that you are borrowing. So technically making your down payment only 1%. This is the crux of any mortgage in Canada. Buying a home comes in phases, and today we're going to touch on the most important phase, getting pre-approved. Because the last thing you want to do is go out there and start looking for homes when you're not pre-approved, because you have no idea what your actual budget is. You may think you know, but without a pre-approval, it's very hard to tell. You will really have no idea what's going to fit into your budget. But this is a very common mistake that first-time homebuyers make it all the time. With accessibility to online calculators where you punch in your income and your debts and voila, it spits out an amount. But there is a lot more that goes into these numbers, and the algorithms cannot really calculate those, at least not in an absolute accuracy. The second mistake they make is they just go to the bank and say, I want to buy a home. The bank says, okay, you make X amount of money, you can spend that amount, go out there, look at a home, you're good to go. No, that's not what should happen. Yes, go to the bank, but also go to a knowledgeable and an experienced mortgage broker, because we have better rates, we have better lending options to look at. When you go to a bank, they are going to pull your credit score, they're going to verify your down payment, they're going to look at your income in its totality, all of that to make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row and everything's ready to go. Then they're going to send you off on your way and say, here's your budget. It's not that cut and dry. There are many facets to a mortgage application, and it changes as per the buyer's circumstances. The banks just look at their own guidelines, their own rules, and that's that. Another common mistake home buyers make is getting fixated on the interest rate. Yes, interest rates are important, but they're definitely not the be-all and end-all of mortgages or lenders. Not all lenders and mortgages are created equally. You want to make sure that the person doing your mortgage and someone you can rely on, because you're going to need them in the future, especially when you want to renew your mortgage. The other concern a lot of first-time home buyers have is if they go to 3 or 4 different places for their mortgage and their credit is pulled by all of them, that they will be hurting their credit score. Well, that used to happen in the past. Today, the credit score algorithms have improved and they understand that people are going to be rate shopping. So if you're going out to 3 or 4 different places like a bank or a mortgage broker, and all of them are pulling your credit score will typically just be counted as a one hit on your credit, not multiple. So don't be afraid to go and look at different options. Just don't limit yourself to one. Next week, I'm going to talk about the other two phases that first-time home buyers need to be aware of. Till then, take care and don't forget to stay tuned. So, if you found value or liked this video and would like to see more content, click on the boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Preeti Rao and my contact information is in the description box below. Make sure to hit like, share, subscribe and the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.